question number one, right? So any of you can answer this, and maybe we'll ask Laura for you to go first. What was your exact feeling when you heard that you were among the finalists for the awards?
I guess real excitement. Proud, the word proud comes to mind. And me and Mornay always like to have a bit of banter. You know, he's my partner in crime, partner in work, etc. And you know, it's great to see that there's a real positive outcome for something that is so authentic and we live and breathe every day. So love talking about our partnership, and that just kind of puts the cherry on the cake. I mean, even better if we win it. But yeah, to be shortlisted as a finalist is amazing, and I think it's testament to our teams.
Great. And Mornay, what do you think? How confident are you in terms of winning these awards?
Very confident. I think, you know, when it comes to, if Laura speaks about our relationship and our partnership, I think it's one of the most authentic ones I've been in. When I say authentic, I talk about genuine conversations where we don't always agree. And I think, and I think ultimately, if you use the word partnership, you know, it's not sunshine and roses. It is that you're going to be in situations where you have successes and you celebrate it together, but there's been plenty of occasions where Laura and I didn't see eye to eye on specific topics, which is always good. And I think testament of a genuine relationship.
And I'd like to say, Mornay, there's definitely some sunshine and roses in there along the way. Like, it's not all, you know, it's not all on different pages. But I think that, you know, that's I totally concur in terms of being able to feel the freedom to have genuine conversations and ultimately come out with the right outcome for our customers and our people and our businesses.
Okay, great. And what do you think about the theme that we have for the awards this time, the COVID Warriors Awards, right? So I think, do you think, was it the right thing to do, considering what we have been going through?
Yeah, probably from my perspective, definitely fitting. I mean, you know, when you say it out loud, I think of an announcement in South Africa where the president says he's going to talk to the whole nation, and we're all eager to understand what's happening. And then he tells us we've got 72 hours to mobilize our businesses and look at options to work from home. So, and in that period, there was a lot of unknown. There was a lot of, you know, at that point, South Africa wasn't hit yet. The government was taking preventative measures, which I think was the right thing to do. But obviously, there was a lot of unknowns. We haven't tested our work from home solution. There was discussions, and all of a sudden, we had 72 hours to make some important decisions that we, in true partnership fashion, you know, wanted to make the right decision for our shareholders as well as our people and our customers. So Warrior, yeah, sounds fitting.
It's really interesting, actually, because, you know, when you say COVID warriors, there's a little bit, and I don't know about anyone else, when you can kind of forget that COVID's here because it's become so normal. You know, we've been living with COVID now for, you know, 18 months. So it's really great to, I think, put the label of warrior on it and actually take a moment to recognize all the things that we have collectively done, you know, the amount of innovation and being agile that we've all had to do kind of gets a bit forgotten when you're in it because you're so busy making sure to make things as successful as possible. So I love the fact that it's called COVID Warriors, because I guess it's been an interesting last 18 months, right?
Yes, and I think exactly where I wanted to take this conversation to. Because now that we talk about how things have changed, what are the couple of things, or maybe two things, one you can cover and one Mornay can cover. What are the two things which were different in terms of managing call centers, especially during this crisis? The learnings.
Yeah, I'd probably say one of the learnings that comes to mind is probably me underestimating how resilient we can be as a people. Obviously, when you're making those kind of decisions, you're trying to identify inherent risks and mitigate it, and you're in a technical mindset. But there's a component of people resilience that's required to weather that reality. And I think for me, one of the biggest learnings was, just how resilient we can be, not as a partnership, number one, because there was obviously a lot of, let's call it mature conversations between us, but just the ability to on the back of that mature conversations, understand what the ask was, what the need was for our people and our customers, and then to demonstrate, to face that adversity and overcome it, I guess, as a business. And unfortunately, we've got quite a success story on the back of COVID, with some brilliant results. And I think that would probably be a word that stands out to me, just the resilience of partnership.
Cheers. Thank you for that.
I don't know if there's.
I was trying to think. Well, I was trying to think of another word in terms of learnings, and I guess a few words kind of come to mind. But the one that sticks out the most is about being brave, and what comes with being brave. I guess looking back over the last 18 months, it's kind of really kind of projected us far further into the future than we may have been without COVID, and accelerated some of our moves, whether that's looking at working from home options, different technology options. And so that thing that goes, actually, are we a bit more open to risk as a business in terms of just pushing the bar a little bit further, making sure obviously it's in a controlled environment and we're supporting that correctly, but being a bit braver. And with that comes, again, some of the words that I've already used around being innovative and being agile. That for me, definitely on a personal note, I'm much more open to a different way of thinking than I was before.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for sharing your experiences. I know this was short and we wanted to keep this short and sweet, but really thank you. Wish you best of luck for the awards. And if you're here, you're already a winner. So have a great day and lovely chatting to you.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Thanks, guys.